Change check back 500 Peter Rabbit. Is this one, isn't it? Yeah, this is one. Hello, we crashed. I'm so sorry. What a pain in the arse that is. Thank you. I don't know how or why you stick with it. So we want number 20. Oh, that's Gruffalo. Oh, Gruffalo. Hello. Peter Rabbit packaging. It just crashed. Don't know why it did it. Just sometimes does. Dean's working on getting us sorted with his Twitch. We get a computer, we get it running through the thing. Alright. Peter Rabbit 2019. No worries, Disney Princess, thank you for the like. If you're coming back in, hit the like button. 20, 500. We're still here. That's Ian's one. Hello, Simon. Well, the time certainly does fly. Time certainly does fly. Let's fly us up there to 50 again. We'll give a couple of prints away. Let's have another one. Yeah, I've got a message off for you. Yeah. Circulated coin. Have I got a Peter Rabbit coin? Letter of provenance. 1, 2, 2. I've got no idea, Martin. Honestly, no idea. Somebody was asking me a little while ago this morning. I stopped what I was doing. I spent a quarter of an hour, 10 minutes looking through a load of packages, and I couldn't find their name. So, you know, then I'm just wasting time. I could have packed somebody else's package in that time. So you just have to bear with me, mate, honestly. I'm getting there. There are some people still here that haven't been done, and I am getting there. More rag, won't mind waiting. I need People in Providence. And then left message to call me back. Talking about one coin is all we're missing off of there. Do this one. Salt course in here, knives and everything. Francesca says, does an email saying it's been dispatched mean it's actually been shipped or just processed? Well, what that means is, yeah, processed, basically. Normally, it means, unless it's an advance order, we print the label off, it's marked as shipped, and it's done within a couple of days. But with this 1100 orders we had, it means as fast as I can get through it, basically. Katie also won't mind waiting. Get somebody else's order done first. Right. My family collects. Are you on? No? Right, I'm going to talk to you later then, because I need to talk to you and your good lady. Yeah. Yeah. I think that is all you. And that's yours as well then. And that's yours as well. Christ on a bike, you've got a big box full. John, are you back with us? John Warren, are you back with us? Are you? You back on your computer, John? 42 people watching. Click the like button, please, so we know you're friendly. What did I do with it? Peter Rabbit coin. Peter Rabbit packaging. Peter Rabbit coin, 1. Ruffalo. Oh, you haven't got Peter Rabbit packaging, have you? Ruffalo, Peter Rabbit. And that's for Danielle. So where did I do it? It's not that, it's not that. This is for Danielle. Now Danielle does something very interesting, and she won't mind. I'm sure she won't mind if I share this with you. But Danielle plays a lot of snooker, and she's tapped into a really good idea, really good idea for raising money when she does like raffles and things like that, bits and bobsies, you know, just to raise a bit of money like that little thing. And she's cottoned on to the idea that if she's raffling something off, of course they're snooker players, so they may not have an interest in this, may not have an interest in coins, got no interest at all in Peter Rabbit, got no interest at all in the packaging, got no interest at all in the Gruffalo, stuff like that, do you know what I mean? Because they're snooker players, right? So she comes up with the idea of what she'll do is she'll get things, if she can, that are numbered. So whereas we've numbered these, right, and you get your letter of provenance, she asked me, can I have number 147? Because 147 is the maximum break you can get in snooker. And if you're doing a raffle and you've got a signed letter of blah, 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 and it's number 147, and you've got a print and it's number 147 and so on, there's more likelihood that they're quite happy to win that and keep it because it's got 147 in it, you see. So if anybody comes across anything with 147 in it, and you want to sell it, or do you want to give it away, or something like that, come across that at 147, get in touch with me, and maybe we can make a little arrangement, and then we can help Danielle out with her charity fundraising and pass the 147s over to her. Makes sense. Alright, half-hour voucher code, WEDS 2300. Got some Paddingtons in, Susan. So there's a raffle still on. Tickets. John Warne, if you're on. People are worrying about you, Sunshine, because you're, you know, because of the old Thomas Cook's thing. I'm in the pub, distracted. Sorry, I couldn't tell. She's having a couple of shandies. But yeah, if you come across anything with 147 on it, just send me a text. Give me a shout. Right, so Danielle can have that one. So that's Peter Rabbit. Take one at random. Don't keep them separate. Keep them all in there. So one of them. That's good. And then we want to package it. and we want the same number. Danielle. So if I come across 147 on the prints, 147 is just it's the highest break in snooker. And Danielle plays a lot of snooker. She's very snooker orientated. She goes to the clubs and so on. Absolutely, well done, John. And she's tapped into and identified that, you know, you could do a raffle, for example, for a Peter Rabbit coin, right? Perfect example. Letter of Provenance, Peter Rabbit coin, and she collects items of 147. So perfect example. Peter Rabbit coin, Letter of Provenance. No snooker player, unless he collects coins, is interested in that, is he? Because he's into snooker. He's not into coins. But because it's number 147, someone wins that, a snooker player wins that in a prize, he ain't never going to get rid of it. He's going to keep that forever because it's number 147. See what I mean? So anything with number 147 in it, you know, talk to me and we'll see if we can't do a deal with you and then pass it on to Danielle to raise a bit of money with. He's just trying to make a letter of provenance now for select, duplicate, and turn this one into 147. We'll give her 147 because we can. Easy. Print. Print. Done. It's another packet we can get off. All these packets we're getting off. Keep an eye out for 147 stuff, Hannah says. Thank you very much, Hannah. Anything with 147 in it, speak to me. If I come across any of my prints with the number 147, I'll take it out. Ideally, I wanted a print, she wanted a print, that snooker, Bunny's playing snooker number 147, but I've got a feeling I've sold it, I can't find one. That, excuse me, I need to just go and sign this for Danielle. Tanner, I saw you look at my bun then. Naughty, naughty. Make sure I haven't missed any questions. Grab a raffle ticket. I'm alright, thanks, Ella. How are you? I hope you're well today. I don't know how many raffle tickets there are left. Amy, go and have a look, would you? Can you have a look? Now you've got more time because you're not doing this 15 minutes every 15 minutes. Maybe you can have a little bit of time to help us out in other areas. So, first job I'm going to throw at you, please. Can you go and have a look how many tickets are left in the A to Z, and maybe make a note of the numbers and punch them up so people know what numbers they can go for. Then they can just go straight in, get them. Finish off that raffle and I'll do another one. And you can choose what I put in it. But let's do one at a time. Get one done, boom. Cool, that's fine, Scott. Got me? It's an A to Z set with a folder and a load and some other stuff that I'll just throw in. I don't know what yet, but I'll throw some stuff in. Oh, crumbs. Rebecca, you naughty girl. You got me going, you did. You got me going, and I am so grateful, unbelievable. I can't tell you how grateful I am. I love it. I absolutely love it. Really, really, really love it, and I promise I will use this every single day. As long as I never break it. Promise. Been wanting a nice whiskey glass for ages, and that's just lovely. I am so touched, honestly. What's I going to do? Chris, I'm calling you. Chris Spree. If you can't take the call, just cut me off. And I say that to everybody as well. If I phone you and you can't take the call because you're at work or something, just cut me off. Just end the call. Hello, Chris. I just needed to call you quickly because I've just come across your one here. You've got 6 of the Peter Rabbits on this order. Now, do you want any preference on numbers? Do you want the numbers to be consecutive? Are you buying it for yourself or, you know, to sell? Yeah. Okay. So, like, any numbers you want for yourself? Do you know, like 61, for example? No? Okay. I'll do that. I'll run you off 6 consecutive. Yeah. Yeah, I've got it on the same order. I've got it in front of me. No, it does go up to 750 because that's the number I've said. Well, no, it won't be 750 with letters of provenance, but because it's me that's doing it, I get to choose. So, for example, Danielle, you heard what I was saying about the 147 business. You know, so as long as nobody else has got that number, it doesn't matter. Do you know what I mean? Like, if there's only 500 of something, say there's 400 going into circulation and 350 not, those 350 that are not going in circulation can have any one of the 750 numbers. Because the other people can't have a letter, can they? Because they've just got the coin that they've found. You know, so yes, that is possible. And I tell you what, when I start doing the, I was going to say, when I start doing the letters, talk to me then, because I might do the same as the Peter Rabbit, and I might change my mind and say no, it's not going to be 750. It might be 850. And then you won't want number 750. You'll want number 850 in that case. Yeah. 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 Good for you. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's always a good one. And the other one that's always a good one is when you get consecutive numbers like 222, 333, 444. People like that. Then you have like the Chinese like certain numbers, and there's certain numbers that Chinese won't entertain. Can't remember which is which. And then you have things like people also go for even numbers like 100, 200, 300, 400. They, if you know, limited editions and things tend to sell more on low numbers, the highest numbers. You're quite right. Multiples 444, 222, and also the zeros. So, you know, 100, 200, 300. But you can have a little think about which way you want. You want the end, you can have the end, no problem. And we'll wait until I've decided how many I'm going in, and then you can have the end. Yeah, yeah, that's what I've got in front of me. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I can do that for you. I can match them all up for you. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, we can do that. We can match them right up for you. So no problem at all with that. Thanks a lot. Thanks very much, Chris. Right, mate. Bye. What did I say to Amy a minute ago? Come on then, who was paying attention? Forgot what I said to Amy a minute ago. Yeah, trouble is, Amy, I forgot. I'm waiting for someone to remind me now. Hey, look, we're nearly at 50 again. We get to 50 and I'll do that thingy. Right, we'll do a little draw at 50 of each. That's fair. I won't wait to 75. That's fair. I know, I know. She's calling me a div. I was trying to pay attention, then you called me. Exactly. Ah, good boy, Ron. Sorry. Good boy, Ron. Right, Amy, what I want you to do for me, now you've got a bit more time, right? Because you're not doing the every 15 minutes thing now, so you can't say, oh, I ain't got time. You know, you've got loads of time. You could pop over here and make me a cup of tea, you've got so much time. So, yeah, we're going to do a draw. So, I'll give you the word in a minute and Warren will do it. Is it you, Warren? Oh, no, Andrew that will do it. So what I want you to do, Amy, is I want you to look at that raffle because I want to finish one raffle before I put another one while I'm doing these daily things, right? So we get a raffle done and one to the people that are on. Yes, indeed, Andrew. Thank you. So what I want you to do is I want you to have a look on um, on the raffle and see how many tickets are left and make a note of the numbers of the tickets and then punch them up. If you would do that for me, please. And then people can see what tickets are left and we can make it nice and easy, quick. We want to get a raffle done really, really quick, and we're only going to do that if we can keep pumping out to everybody what numbers are left, right? So you do that for me and keep pumping out what numbers are left every now and again, all right? You know, in the hour and a half, just keep, every now and again, just keep pumping those numbers out. There's only one left, Amy, which is the A to Z one. All the others are finished. It's just the A to Z one for the moment. And as far you know, just so as everybody knows, what you're paying £2 a ticket for is the A to Z set with a folder, and I will chuck some bits and pieces in. There's 29 left out of 100 tickets. 29 left. So if we sell all 29 tickets in an hour and a half, we pull a winner, boom, you'll have it in a few days. Okay. And I've just got to print off, if you can bear with me, I've just got to print off 6 letters of provenance for Chris. So I've got to go back there. I'm going to go to the other end for you, Chris. Right, 2 questions here. We're trying to get people not to pay by bank transfer for raffle tickets because it's causing too many problems. Whilst you've now picked your number and you're going to pay by bank transfer, if somebody comes along now and chooses that same number, they'll be able to buy it because you haven't actually paid for it yet. And then once you have paid for it, the system doesn't know until John has logged into the bank, physically looked, seen that somebody's paid that money, then gone over to Shopify, then looked for the order, then marked it as paid. In that time, and that might be an hour later, he might be looking tomorrow morning, depending on how busy he is. So in that time, someone else can come along and buy the number. That causes us a problem because I've got to somehow split the prize if that happens. So we're asking people not to pay by bank transfer for the raffles at all. Now we come to the issue of the pound. Can't do anything about that. Too many people ripped us off after we was what I think really generous with that weekend. Too many people came in, abused the point system, abused the voucher system that we were giving out, and even though we were giving a load of free stuff away, tried to get even more free stuff. So we've had to just go, we're getting too big now, and too big to keep it a nice little family. You're going to get lots of people coming out of the woodwork like this. So we've just had to add £1 an order, £1 for every order. So it does make sense not to just buy a raffle ticket. It does make sense to maybe buy a coin, so you're at least, you know, your pound's going towards some proper postage. You might consider it a rip-off, but I don't, because I'm being honest and saying to you up front, this is the way it is. There's nothing I can do about it. And I'm trying to take that into consideration when I do these things. So, you know, when the winner of the raffle is going to get, he's going to get a decent amount of bitses and pieces. Do you see what I mean? To make it worth its while. So, you know, if you buy 3 tickets on one order, you're only going to pay the £1 once. If you just buy 1 ticket, I suppose it's a bit expensive because now you're paying £3 instead of £2. But there really is nothing I can do about it. I'm sorry, and I am humbly sorry about that. Right. Still can't find it, Carol says. Someone, Warren, Andrew, can you punch up the link? Andrew or Amy, because you're moderators. Okay, so just to be clear what you're going to win here. Just to be clear what you're going to win. Where the bloody hell is it? I had it here a minute ago. It had a black mark on it. Where'd it go? There it is. Thank you very much, Hannah. So on this one, which we're thinking is probably based on Rumpelstiltskin or something along those lines, that one is number 80 of 750, right? But it's got a mark on it, and it is showing through to the front a little bit, but I'm sure you'll be able to do something with that. So I'm just sort of throwing that in as an extra. You're not really winning that. What you're just getting that bunged in. I can't sell that as it is, so you're just getting it bunged in. This is what you're playing for, this one. And then this one you're just getting bunged in and thrown in with it. So this is the one you're playing for, right? And I think, we're not sure what this one's modelled on. I mean, I would have said Red Riding Hood, because she's in red, he's behind, but then red, you know, that was a wolf, wasn't it, the bad guy, so I don't get that. But anyway, it's a nursery story it's based on. It's just a bit dark, you as in spooky type stuff. But anyway, lovely. This one is 74 of 750. They're signed. So the winner of this one is going to get 2. Got it? And I'm going to tell you, and I used to sell it. I don't know how much they are on the site at the moment, but I used to sell these for 100 quid each. That's what I used to sell them for. And I've got another one here that's marked as well. Look at that. That one's marked. So that'll go, and we'll chuck that in with another one in a bit. Okay. So the word I want you to use is. I like this way of doing it because it teaches us all new words. Because me keep saying the words, they're getting in my head. And because you're going to be typing the words, they'll get in your head. Then you might use it. So the next word is fulgurate. And that's Fulgerate. Doesn't really matter. Andrew doesn't care if you get the spelling wrong. Fulgerate. The fact that you're actually commenting that is the main thing. So stick if you want those 2 prints. Only do this if you want those 2 prints. Okay. So fulgurate in a comment, Fulgerate, and it means like in a flash. It means like a flash of lightning in a flash. So I had a fulgurate moment, you know, went off in a flash in my head. So that's that one. Have a little play with that for a minute. And let's give Chris save me giving you a call, Chris. If you're hearing me, just go yes or something like that. Chris Spree, that is. Just give me a shout. 1 sec. Just want to ask you a quick question. Anybody not sent a comment in yet that wants those prints, would like to win those prints, just put Fulgurate in a comment. You, that Chris, thank you. Right, so you've got a choice, Chris. I know we were just talking about it on the phone, but you've got a choice because Peter Rabbit goes up to 500 and I haven't done anybody with the top ones. So you could have the top of them. So you could have like, I don't know, the last 6. Or if you wanted, you could have 500. I haven't done a 400. I haven't done a 300. I haven't done a 200, but I have done a 100, I think. So you can either have, you know, or you can have 222, 444, or you can just have the last 6. It's up to you. Which would you like? Tell me that, and then I know what I'm doing. And your other voucher code is WEDS2330. WEDS2330. 29.48 and 99 Susan Grant. Okay, nobody buy 29.48 and 99, please. Please don't buy those 3 numbers that Susan just said, that I just said, that I've now forgotten 2 of them. Don't buy those numbers, please, because if you do, then you're going to have to share the prize if you win. And please pay for your raffle tickets, just pay for them straight away. The last 6, no problem. Know what I'm doing. So while Andrew sorts out a winner, I'll just get this done. Reds 2330 is the next one. Select, do that one. That's 2. Armour ready, Andrew. Where's that gone? 498 there we go. Duplicate. 8, done. 488. 8, done. Print. That's 3. Yeah, I'll do that with the Gruffalos, no worries, Chris. Thanks, Marie. If anybody was a Peter Rabbit agent and they would like to join in with Mick's interviews, get an interview done, and then that will also give you a bit more exposure for your charity or for your business or whatever, then FAO Mick, M-I-K, to tgbch@outlook.com. And for Chris, he's asking if I can match up his numbers with the Gruffalos and the packaging, which I can. Andrew's going to give me the name any second. Yeah, got it, Chris. No worries at all. No worries at all. You may have to remind me nearer the time when I'm actually writing them out, but I have got that in my head that a lot of people want that. Do you know what I mean? Hello, Carl. So that's 3. Duplicate. 7. Yeah, try and get a really good close-up picture though. Someone wants to send me a pic by WhatsApp, and don't expect me to answer it straight away, but otherwise, yes. 497. 7. Done. Print. Print. That's 4. That's 4 of Chris's. Ian, ready for the name? Yeah, I'm ready, Andrew. I'm ready. Give me the name. 4. Duplicate. If I miss it, I'll just look at the comments in a second. 6. Oi. That That makes 5. Don't bring the printing in yet. That makes 5. Can't be that many tickets left. Susan won it, did she? Susan Grant. Well done, Susan. Well done, Susan. Select 6. Duplicate. Done. Done. Print. Done. Susan Grant. Oh, bugger. Susan Grant that was, wasn't it? Well, I might actually have something I can put that in. Well done, Susan. You're going to love these. Really, really, really going to love it. I say that about all these prints, but honestly, I honestly cannot imagine how anybody would get one of these prints and say it's crap. Can't imagine that, to be honest. They are all fantastic. Let's just get this done, and then Susan's is out straight away, isn't it? We can actually do that. Don't worry about the tape, Susan. It won't go on the prints. Do it. Look at that, perfect. Susan Grant. On its way, Susan. Up and down like a fiddler's elbow. not together in the room. No, we're not. Well done, Susan. Now, 20 to 4. Where are we going to go in? How about we go up to 75, I do another pair. And the reason I do a pair is because this one is a little bit damaged. Beautiful, but damaged. Can you see the little yellow spots? I don't know what's caused that. And again, and at the top. But again, if you put a frame around that and didn't put this whole thing in a frame, but just had a frame coming down there so that you've got that in the frame, then it would hide all of that. This one, perfect. That one, age spots, yeah. Right, that one, the Hansel and Gretel one, perfect. But that one, not so perfect. This one is 76 of 750, signed. It's called Foxing, mate, caused by damp. Thanks, Carl. And then there's this one, which is perfect, and that one is number 63 of 750, right? So, still a couple of £100 worth of prints, still worth a couple of £100 on your insurance. So, if you'd like them to, let's get up to 75. Thank you, Carl. Let's get up to 75, and you can, them two can come in. Boom, just like that. And as you just saw with Susan, I actually have something here. I can pack it straight away. It's out. She'll have that faster than some of these people are going to have some of these orders. Right, Chris's. So Chris, you've got 495 to 500 inclusive. Okay, that's what you've got for your Peter Rabbits. Unbelievable, isn't it? My signature, I just still don't get around there. It's like that guide I put up. You're welcome, Chris. It's like that guide I put up. 50p guide, the original one I did in 2016 that I got properly printed. And I put 250 available with my signature on, you know. It was only a giggle really that I did it. And a lot of people have bought it. Right, mate?
Yeah.
Did you buy one of those, Hannah? I don't think anybody bought one of those, to be honest. Oh no, I hope you haven't, because I'm not taking any notice of the numbers. I'm just, I picked on a print that I thought nobody had bought. Or are you talking about a raffle? Yeah, oh, okay. I like that. We put them in the plastics. Don't do a raw mint on me and release more. No, mate, we won't do that. If I change my mind, I'll change my mind before I release a graph of those. Okay, Andrew. Oh, the guide, I've got number 54 of 500. Ah, gotcha. Gotcha. So easy for me to get sidetracked. Just bear with me 1 second. How you going on with your email?
closing it down and turning it off. That's what I was doing. And I felt very alone. Just like I felt alone when I went out there at the weekend. I felt very alone. I just wanted to sit in the corner. Which is how you know. I did that and play and do. I didn't just do it for my own sake. I got that for 2 weeks that day. And it's for 2 weeks. I covered your wages, cover her wages for 2 more weeks. Now I've got 2 more weeks to which I'm done. And if I can get another 2 weeks, as I said to him in the email, I've got another 2 weeks, I'll try and get another 2 weeks, and another 2 weeks. And maybe that'll go into 4 weeks. And maybe it'll go into 6. But I promise you this. I'm going to do it. Or I could feel like I'm doing it. Because when you two came into work, you didn't come into work as supporting us. You came into work as a corrupt alone. Both of you. You both had the up. When she was going about speed, what? I didn't even get one single solitary complaint for what I did. And yet I extended both your wages by another 2 weeks. And no one said, do you know what, Ian? You're a fucking lunatic. You're a fucking I'm really grateful. Or just a simple cheers, mate. Got 2 weeks more wages, mate. Nothing. You both come in all young. And it made me think, I'm having those thoughts in my life, I was before. You know, I'm now thinking all the way gone, I'm fucking not like this, I'm getting younger, I'm paying 2 people's wages to have the fucking hospital. No, but that's the big thing. It felt like you both come in with the ump money. You didn't come in free. You've got the ump, you've got 20,000 in. You've got the ump of 2,000 fucking. Right? Everybody's got the ump because they're thinking, oh God, I'm overloaded. Instead of coming in and going, thank fuck for that, Ian. Cheers, you give me some money, you give me some more work. You covered my wages. That's what I did it for. I didn't go into battle just because I fucking felt like it. And nobody said that. And the entire weekend, you both knew what I was doing. Not one of you would bring me a fucking bacon roll or a sandwich or anything. And when I actually said, please could, is there any chance to come round and sort the dog out and it could be over tomorrow? It's like, well, yeah, the dog needs to go out first. No, I know, but, you know, I get that. And I get sometimes I bump the wrong tree, and I get sometimes I get upset over the wrong thing. But the one thing that you can't say that you have to get upset is the fact that I work for absolute fucking massive for 36 hours. But all you come to do is the wrong. And I did that. You did it for you, you did it for her, you did it for yourself, and nothing said that. Now, if you call me a liar on that, I'm fucking eat my words. I know that. No, definitely. You know, do you not think that that's, you know, it really, really hurt. And then on top of that, the two of you got run forward because of where you got to work. It's like, you know, you're upset because we think the fucking man can do it. Now you're upset because I've got more fucking work. Oh, no, I get that. It's just that, like, you know, you also have to... Yeah, I am. No, but you've got to understand that I'm the one who's here. This is my house. We're working from my home. And people that I'm paying wages to are coming in from at home. And they're having the arts. I'm paying them to have the arts. I'm paying them to be fucking moving. I ain't paying you to be moving. I ain't paying her to be moving. I'm not paying for that. That's not our arrangement. Give me a job so I can come in and be fucking moving. I ain't paying for it. That's not our arrangement. Our arrangement is you come in, you work, you get paid, and you personally. This is because you, over anybody else, I don't know anybody in London, I don't know anybody that's got a job that can fucking turn up and actually make could make it, but and I didn't get started. And the last straw for me, I have to say, was nobody. Nobody. The last, one of the last straws for me. Because whether we go under, or whether I make a business out of it, whether we become rich, or whether I live like the best for the rest of my life, I'm paying for it. I am paying every single bit. And I'm getting tired of paying for that kind of stuff. You know, I want a bit more. I don't want that more. I don't want to revenue. I don't want to go and that street. I don't want anybody treating me like that in my business, in my house. I don't know. I wouldn't come in your house. I would never walk in your house and have a couple of hours. I'd never be walking around your house fucking regularly because some cunts finding me out in the email. I wouldn't do that in somebody else's house. And I just need a bit better. And that's where I get frustrated. Everybody thinks I'm a fucking idiot for going on